On the Bobbi Decker team, we've had a lot of conversation about downsizing to right size. And I'm really happy to have Fred Sommer with me today. Fred had already decided where he was going to go, but the next most important thing is, okay, I have a property, what am I going to do with it? And who is going to be my realtor if I decide I'm going to sell it? So Fred, what did you look for in determining the right realtor to help you make sure that you went through an effective process to sell your property?
Okay. Well, there were a number of criteria that I used. Number one, I wanted somebody who was up to date on the current marketing techniques, that had a good marketing plan, and one that had experience selling in the area in which I lived, and knows the harbor town, and knows the HOA, and knows the regulations. And number three, most importantly, somebody who knows the valuation and what to ask for in as far as a price goes. I did interview two people. I interviewed the realtor who sold me the place, my current place, in the first place 8 years ago, and then I interviewed Bobbi, and it was a clear decision to use Bobbi.
That's great. So you mentioned the use of solid marketing. Some people say there's only really two issues in selling a home. It's sound and effective marketing and pricing. So you mentioned both of those in your analysis of the right person. And of course, we have the wonderful picture of Harbor Town where you're moving from and moving up to Oregon. And we've got another video that people can see on that regard. So the idea of selecting the right realtor, particularly when you're downsizing, there's some other complexities that go with it. You mentioned that she brought in some teamwork to help. She brought in some potential movers that could be recommended. And those all worked out pretty good to your favor, didn't they?
Yes, they did. The mover was fantastic. I interviewed somebody on the web that had a Yelp 4.5 stars, and what they were going to do is bring a small truck, load everything, reload it on an interstate truck, and then download it to a smaller truck again at the far end, and give me 4 to 7 days to delivery. Now, the mover that I actually selected was recommended by Bobbi, and they will pick up on Monday and deliver Tuesday.
That's perfect. That's the way it should be. So when you're looking for the right realtor to help you downsize, to move into that senior community, make sure you connect with the Bobbi Decker team. You can reach Bobbi at 650-346-5352. You can connect with her on the web at www.bobbidecker.com, or you can actually email her at bobbi@bobbidecker.com. Whatever it takes, get a hold of Bobbi. She does a great job. The team really steps in to make sure that the service providers and everything that we do is effective.